If you are a true film fan, movie fan of old movies, then you gotta love you some Clint Eastwood. And every time he makes a movie, I'm always intrigued of what he's doing. He always does different movies, but recently he's been doing a lot of military movies. Like after Jersey Boys, he's just been like, alright, I'm doing military. And so this movie, like, I was looking forward to this movie, and I don't know what happened. The 1517 to Paris. This movie is directed by Clint Eastwood and stars the true-life military heroes who saved the people off the train that was like going to France or something like that. This is a true-life story of where these three heroes, or these three soldiers, were on this train, and all of a sudden, these men, these terrorists were attacking this train. They stopped them, they saved them, and that is the main focal point in this movie. But the thing is, the movie gives us a lot, and I mean a lot, of backstory. Now, before I continue on this review, Emmett Smith, just want to say hey to you guys. He's a cute little puppy. Yes, oh, thank you, Emmett. Now, he's going to hop down now. Alright, so let's talk about 1517 to Paris. Listen, I don't really understand why we got an hour-and-a-half movie about these men and them growing up and meeting each other when all we really care about is the terrorist scene. Which, the scene itself is very intense, I will admit, even though it's broken up throughout the movie, and it keeps flashing back and forth to their childhood, them growing up and how they got to this point, you know, going on vacation and doing nothing for like 15 minutes. You're sitting there like, why does this have anything to do with the movie? Guys, I did not like this movie, and I am shocked. Because the trailers intrigued me. Clint Eastwood, I know the actors, I knew going in they weren't going to be the greatest. But I think they could have maybe done good because they're playing themselves, right? The acting is very, very bad. Like, I hate to say that because they are heroes. I respect them. They deserve the credit. They deserve everything they get. They saved many people that day, and I give them a lot of respect. I would shake their hand if I met them. But on the other hand, I gotta be myself. I gotta say, their acting is god-awful. I mean, when they talk, it feels like they are reading off the script, and they're saying it slowly and trying to get their line out as perfect as they can. There's no emotion. There's nothing to it. The actors were not great. Not at all. Like, I mean, some terrible acting. And that's so sad to say because they really I really shouldn't be hating on them because that's not what their job is. What they are is heroes, and that's what they should be. Not actors, especially after this movie. Just no. Even the kid actors, when they go back to their childhood, is not the greatest. Judy Greer, she does her best, what she's given, but that is it. The directing, Clint Eastwood, I don't know if the man was sleeping or not because there was no style. There was nothing to it. It was like Hallmark Channel cinematography and directing throughout the entire movie, and the character development you don't get because the dialogue is so hollow, the characters are so uninteresting, and you've seen it a million times. Like, is this stuff, like, it feels like a Hollywood movie throughout the entire movie. And of course, the actual scene, the terrorist scene, is broken up throughout the entire movie, which is so annoying because that's what you want to see. But for those scenes, the directing is better, there's more intensity, there's more stuff to do. But it does not live up to, like, that can't hold the movie for nothing because this movie has some really hollow dialogue. The acting is terrible. The directing, it feels so careless. The story you've seen a million times, even though it's based off a true story, which makes no sense, but that's how it feels. This movie was really boring, and there are so many scenes. You're like, why do we need this? There's a scene where they go on vacation, the three men, whatever, and it's literally like 15 minutes long, and it's them going to a club and partying, all this kind of stuff. It has nothing to do with this terrorist attack and everything. That is what the movie is aiming for. That's the advertisement. That is everything the movie is, right there. But we have to sit there and watch them grow up and meet each other and go to different branches of the army, whatever, and you just don't care. You're like, I just want to see this terrorist attack. I want to see maybe like the first 10 minutes before it, and then maybe throughout the whole movie. This movie should have been a mini series, like a mini movie on HBO, like an hour long. That's what this movie should have been. It would have been perfect there. But no, we got all this extra baggage for no reason. And this might come as shocking, but I could not find a lot I liked about this movie. I was bored. I wanted to stop watching it. I never care to watch it again. I hate to be so harsh, but I'm going to give 15 to 17 to Paris. I'm going to give it an F. It is not a good movie. It's not. This is one of Clint Eastwood's worst movies ever. At least for me. This was bad. Like, I did not like this movie at all. So yeah, that's disappointing because I was looking forward to it. But anyways, you get those movies every once in a while. But I do respect those soldiers and what they did. I 100%, like, that's a real life hero right there. Those are heroes. But acting is not there. Nope. Don't need to do that again. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, guys.